of us watching at home. Dad, or the Deacon, is playing the role of Gronf Bluntblow, the Rogadine War Cleric. He stands a imposing 6'11", and carries a massive-looking, fancy hammer. Jeff is playing the role of Selbin Darkmoot, who is a Hyr, which are the humans of Final Fantasy. And he is a Trickster God cleric. And Zach is playing the role of Helium Magus, a cleric of life, a life school cleric. And he carries a fancy-looking gold-polished shield. Alright, now you may proceed. Sorry for that awkward intro.
Yes, these doors, they seem to not have been opened in many moons. Is there any sort of locking mechanism or bar on the door that we can see?
You don't see a bar. There are two massive handles that are rusted and covered in moss, and the exterior of this castle is clearly ancient.
Well, let's each grab a handle and pull.
Okay.
I think as he does that, or even as he's reaching for it, I will use my mending cantrip on all of the hinges.
Okay. You cast mending. The hinges appear to rust appears to flake and fall off of the hinges, revealing clean and polished new metal beneath. As Gronf puts a massive hand wrapped around the wrought iron handle of the left door, and Dad, as soon as you touch the door, you feel this divine energy sort of flow through you as from your deity, and you feel the door sort of push at you, and they begin to swing open, as if automatically.
Right as they start to swing open, I cast Thaumaturgy and create the sound of like a large knock at the door, but under the header of your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal. So however loud that would be on this door, it's 3 times as loud.
Okay. As the door begins to swing open, you hear a loud knocking sound emitting from it. And if I go to the appropriate layer, and then if I go here and delete, nope, darn it. There we go. Sorry, this should have been cleaner.
Oh, roll that in.
The doors swing open, and you may now see inside the castle. As you make your way in, there are, again, numerous lit torches on wall sconces, and massive stone pillars hold the ceiling above you at 20 to 25 feet as it's slightly domed in the center. These columns seem to lead the way down towards the middle of the door. Of the massive room.
My word, this place is large.
Large indeed.
Yes, it is quite large and vacuous. You are all just kind of wending your way in. The air smells dank.
Yep.
The stony floor is polished, smooth, but ancient and cracked in some places. You can fit your way between the columns, as some of you are attempting to do, and move about the whole floor if you wish, although it is a tight squeeze.
Well, I think we ought to.
Tight squeeze. If it was a tight squeeze.
I'm compelled to explore.
All right.
There is I do have something called dark vision, which allows me to see in the light.
Yeah, well, there are lit torches, so it's not dark in here. But
now there's a one called stone cutting.
Uh-huh.
What's that? that.
So it's a racial ability because you're a Rogadine. You have the ability to you're proficient in the work of masonry. So if you were to try to check on the history of the stone or anything, you have proficiency on those sorts of investigatory checks and such.
Jim, a question for you.
Yes.
How does ritual casting?
So ritual
Okay.
casting allows you, if the spell has the ritual tag, then it allows you to cast those spells. Some spells can only be cast by those with ritual casting.
Right, and I'm just trying to find the mechanics on, like, when you do it, isn't there a warm-up period, or you have to stand still for a minute or something like that? Something along
So
those
everyone
lines.
pause while I look this up.
And then I'm also wondering if it counts against spell slot if you cast it ritually.
Ritual casting. Why am I looking here? I should just look in here. Sorry. Spells, rituals. I hate this. Certain spells have the special tag ritual. Such a spell can be cast following the normal rules for spellcasting, or the spell can be cast as a ritual. So it's, if you cast the spell as a ritual, you don't expend a spell slot, but it takes 10 minutes longer to cast the spell.
10 minutes, okay.
There we go.
Can you prepare that ahead of time?
You have to have it prepared.
No, like, oh, okay.
But
like, can I?
No, it's like
Can I use it as
when
a
you go to,
action?
if you want to cast a spell as a ritual, you just have to spend 10 more minutes casting it, and then you don't use a spell slot. So it's useful for a lot of healing spells. If you're not in combat and you want to heal as a ritual, then you can like sit and heal without using up your spell slots. That's kind of the point of ritual casting.
Okay.
That's the purpose. Anyway, back to the game. As soon as the Hure stands in that position, you guys hear a wispy, whooshy, energy type noise, and out of the ether, seemingly, purpley glowy light seems to coalesce into a humanoid shape and form, and here be skeletons, and you can all roll for initiative.
Starting off strong.
Oh, I have to
Well, sound effects.
I've been hearing this music a whole lot lately.
yeah.
Is it just me, or is the encounter rate incredibly high?
I mean,
Fuck this
that is the game.
game. Yeah.
Oh crap! I didn't have. Oh wait, I can just delete the ones that aren't there. Delete. Perfect.
Well, that was a low one.
Skeleton. Okay. Sort ascending, or descending, excuse me. Helium, you are up. 2 skeletons have materialized in front of you and your party.
Okay. Alright, so he looks like. Oh, sorry. How do you can't that?
No worries. It's such a silly thing, but I'm so pleased that we're listening to the Final Fantasy battle music while we're having a Final Fantasy battle.
I'm digging it.
Now, don't I have a channel turn undead?
You do have that ability. In fact, as clerics, you all have that ability.
Alright, the first thing I will do is...
It's not your turn, but it is something you could choose to do.
Aren't skeletons undead?
They are very much undead.
Alright, I will, first thing I'll do, I'll cast Shield of Faith on... Who's up front there?
That is here.
Selvin.
Or Selvin,
Here.
excuse me.
Selvin,
Here.
I will cast
Here's his race.
Shield of Faith on...
Alright, Shield of Faith. So use a bonus action, and a shimmering field appears and surrounds Selvin. And you have a +2 AC for the next 10 minutes, as long as helium remains concentrating, which is blue.
Very cool.
That is a bonus action. Yep.
Then,
Oh, that's really
action.
nice.
Can I do a bonus action as a regular action?
Yeah, you can downgrade an action.
Okay, cool. Then I will use my action to materialize a spiritual weapon. I will materialize
Okay.
it.
So that you can't do because those are Shield of Faith. Shield of Faith, a cantrip.
It's a spell. It's a spell.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yep. You're right. So I guess. Can I cast a cantrip in the same?
You can do a cantrip and a spell, yes, as long as the spell's a bonus action, which it is. So you could cast a cantrip.
Alright, then I will cast Sacred Flame.
All right. On which?
This guy here.
Sacred Flame on the right one. It's a DC 15 Dex save.
Average.
He fails his save, so he takes 9 radiant damage. Yes?
Yes, correct.
Very good. 9 radiant damage is dealt to him. And... Oh, it's... no, yeah, that's fine. Great. Okay, that's your turn. The skeletons are up, and this one is going to run forward to Selvin and do what skeletons do, and swing at him with a short sword. Missing.
Clack.
The second skeleton also runs up to Selvin and swings a short sword, critting for 7 piercing damage. And it is Selvin's turn.
Alright, so with that, looks like I only get one attack per turn, right? With the melee weapons.
Yeah, all clerics only attack once per turn, unless I think you're a war cleric, then you can use your bonus action as a second attack.
So in that case, I'm going to attack the weakened skeleton first.
Very good.
Eldritch Blast.
Ooh. Eldritch Blast. So that's got a spell save, right? Like a ranged spell attack.
It's ranged spell. Yeah.
So your attack is a 10?
Yep.
That will miss, unfortunately.
Alright. I'll get a second one because it's...
Why do
There
you get
we
a
go.
second one?
Because it's a cantrip and it goes up with level.
The spell creates... Oh, it creates more than one beam. I gotcha.
Yeah. But I have to roll an attack for each beam.
Right, and they can attack the same target or different ones. Understood. So the second beam
Yeah,
does
so-
hit.
Again with the damage one.
3
How did Eldritch
force
Blast work?
damage.
I thought it doesn't miss. Oh no, that's magic miss. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, magic missile.
Right, so he is affected by Eldritch Blast. He takes 3 damage. And that's it. So that was your action. You have a bonus and a move.
Don't think I have anything bonus since I cast a spell, so
unless you have a bonus action spell, because Eldritch Blast is a cantrip. Oh no, that's a spell. You need a bonus action cantrip to cast another spell.
Which I don't think I have.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong character sheet. Hang on, let me go to you.
No, they're all actions. So I'll just stay put.
Wait, Eldritch Blast is a cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could cast a bonus action spell, and you're saying that's what you don't have. Yeah, because you don't have spiritual weapon, right? You're the one weird cleric who doesn't take spiritual weapon. Okay, you stay put. You don't do anything else.
Correct.
Grant Blunt Blow. Your friend is being attacked by skeletons in front of you.
Can I cast spirit guardians right in front of him?
You can. The only thing I will say is, as a 10th level cleric, you would be aware that skeletons are relatively weak undead, and Spirit Guardians is one of your higher level spells. But
Okay, well,
that being
I'm
the case,
gonna
you're
wa-
still certainly able to do so.
I'm going to walk up here, and I'm going to swing. I can swing extra because of the war cleric.
Because you're a war cleric, you can attack, and then as a bonus action, attack again.
Right. So I'm going to first attack the one that's been damaged.
All right, that's this
With
guy.
Mhm.
Okay, so go ahead.
let me get-
Are you wielding your shield and hammer, or just hammer with 2 hands?
Shield and hammer.
Okay. So you do
So I'm going
the
to
top holy hammer, which
the
is done
top,
two-handed. Yep,
yeah.
you got it.
Do I have to do anything else?
13 is the attack roll. Tie goes to the defender. So unfortunately, that just misses.
And
You only actually
and
rolled
so
a
I'm
3, a 4. Anyway, so you can,
how do I get to that screen where I can see all of that?
see all of what?
The swings and the misses and all that stuff.
That's the chat screen, and you just scroll to the bottom of it.
I meant to check. Okay, there we go. So I only hit a 3. Is it not a 13?
Well, your die roll was a 3. You get plus 10, but 13's not enough to get through.
Alright, so can I boost that somehow?
Not at this stage. There's ways to do
There
it.
is a-
Like Zach just said that he could have cast guidance, but he didn't. So there are ways to boost your attack roll. The only thing you could have done, sorry, you do have the ability. It's your channel divinity, which is you only can do it twice a day, but you can choose to give yourself an additional plus 10 on an attack roll, but you have to make that choice before the DM says whether it hits or misses, and I already said you missed. It states that in the rules.
So, but I still have another action.
Yeah, you can still do another attack.
Well, why don't I swing that warhammer at him again?
Oh, yeah, 30 crit. Nice. So you critically strike him. What are you doing, Jen? You're clouding up the chat.
What am I doing?
Zach keeps clicking things and he's clogging up the chat.
Oh, that's alright. He's just trying to figure out how it works. That's
Alright,
understand
so
why.
Dad, click Holy Hammer in the chat window
Yeah,
to roll your
yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
Alright, so that deals 12 damage, and that skeleton is toast. Crumbling
Now,
first into a pile of bones, and then those bones turn into red ethereal mist and disappear into the ether.
now, is there anything else? Anything else I can do?
You moved, you attacked, and you bonus action, so your turn is over.
Wow. Out of the 4d8s rolled, though, there was a 1, a 3, and a 1 and a 1.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. Oh, just another note, Dad. The first thing you hit every turn, you can toggle Divine Strike. So you turn it on for the first successful hit that you make before you roll damage.
So even though, but I missed on that first one, right?
Yeah, but it applies to the first damage you deal, not the first attack you make.
I see.
You can infuse one of your weapon strikes with the divine energy once on each of your turns when you hit a creature. You can cause the attack to deal an extra 1d8. So on the first hit each turn, just check the little box next to divine strike. It's in the very center of your character sheet before you roll your damage, and then turn it off so that you don't have it on. Or you can just leave it on, and we can just ignore it when it's not active, whatever's easier. Anyway, it is back to Helium's turn. A skeleton stands before you still.
Yeah, so I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
That will be the bonus action. Right. Yeah. Here.
Alright. Right here.
Yep, that's it. And then I will take and flame him. That's an action.
It makes an attack roll when you cast it.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah.
I thought it was only.
No, if you read the spell, you can attack on the turn it's cast.
What's that little?
The bonus action to move the weapon. Oh, I'm looking at the bonus action to move it. Okay.
What's that little purple circle?
That is representing Zach's spiritual weapon,
I see. Okay.
which swings at and connects against the skeleton. Successfully dealing 6 force damage. And then the second thing he did was Sacred Flame, which is a dex save.
Dex save DC 15.
And he fails that and takes an additional 4 radiant damage. Okay. The skeleton's turn. He will swing again at here. Or, I keep thinking your name is here. At Selbin with a short sword. And critically miss, dropping his short sword in the process. Selbin, your turn. Jeff, that's you.
So I guess the way I'm playing this guy is doesn't like to get his hands dirty. Definitely not happy about getting smacked so soon. So I'll just go again with an Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
Double barrel shotgun.
Double
One for
barrel
each.
shotgun. Pew pew.
One for each eye socket.
Go ahead. 18 will hit, as will the 11 will not. 4 force damage is enough, however, to cause the skeleton to erupt in a pile of ethereal bones, which dissipate into the ether. Oh, wait.
Very nice.
Alright.
I remember those sounds.
So, the skeletons have dissipated into the ether and are no longer present. A calm restores to the castle.
Huzzah!
Yeah, that'll be temporary.
As they crumble away, I kind of crouch down into some sort of shinobi pose, and I'll use a hit die, or I guess 2. There we go.
Okay. So you are healed to full. Technically, that requires a short rest.
Oh, I thought it was recharged during. That's right.
Yeah, no. During a short or long rest, you can consume any number of hit dice. They only
skip that
regenerate
then for now.
overnight. Okay. So we'll skip that. You're still at the health you're at, and proceed.
So that seemed rather an omen for the rest of this trip through this ordeal. So let us keep our eyes out.
Sounds like just an indication of a mild, test.
Just dipping our feet in the water, as it were. Shall we move along?
We shall.
As you peruse through this giant room, you see on the four corners of the room 4 doors, one on each corner.
4 doors.
Yep, there's a door
Whereabouts?
there, there's a door there, there's a door there, and there's a door over here set into the wall some.
Do the doors open in or do they open out?
It is unable for you to tell that from a distance.
As we are unable to tell which way these doors lead, might I suggest the... Can I just assume that up is north?
Yeah, we'll call up north.
Okay. Might I suggest the southwest door, as we know that we saw the corner of the castle as we entered, so we know that one doesn't go very far.
Yeah, unless it's some kind of a portal or strange other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. Why not?
Okay.
You said the south. Which one? South.
Southwest.
Yeah.
I'm over by the door.
Yes.
And then I will take my spiritual weapon with me. I'll leave that just chilling.
Sure. Yeah, what does that last? 10 minutes concentration?
Oh, it's only 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well,
Never mind then. I guess
yeah,
done
it's
then.
probably going to dissipate by the time you need it.
Mhm.
All right, you stand before a door. It is large. It is stone. There is a handle on the right side.
I will reach out and open it.
You reach out, you grab the handle, and you pull, and it does not move.
Is it locked or rusted shut? Can I tell?
Can you tell? Make an investigation check.
Roger.
Is it? You said is it made of wood or stone?
Stone.
Well, I have that stone cutting.
Okay. You can also use your stone cutting ability to make an investigation check at advantage. So at the very top of your screen, click the button that says advantage before you roll investigation. At the top of your character sheet. Yeah.
Advantage, and then what? Investigation. Where is that?
It's one of your skills. It's just to the right of your ability scores, strength, dexterity, and stuff like that. The big numbers. You know what your skills are: acrobatics, nature.
Yeah, I'm looking for investigation. There's a big list here, so there it is.
Yeah, they're alphabetical. 6 and 6. All right. Well, while you're staring at the door, you can't really make out anything of note. However, Helium has determined, with what he believes to be pretty certainty, that the door seems to be in fine condition, so it is most likely locked.
The door is locked.
Very well then. Onward we move. Is there a key slot?
There is a key slot.
Anybody have any special abilities for lock picking or?
Yeah, that's what I'm reading between the lines here.
Or maybe chop the door to smithereens?
I have thieves' tools. Can I attempt to use those?
You can attempt to use them.
Ah.
All right.
So that's
Here we go.
you just click your thieves' tools against whatever DC I deem. Okay. Selbin tinkers away at the lock mechanism to the door handle, and after some tinkering, is able to. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh wait, did I?
Oh no, something shaking.
It was a planar shift.
I'm so dumb. So I didn't make this door a separate object because I'm dumb. But so assume that it opened, although it won't look like it's opened.
Well, let's go through it.
Hang on. Sorry, 1 second. I have to do something, otherwise I'll break everything.
I like the thieves tools. That's what you
All right, the door is open.
Yeah, nice. Well, let's go check it out.
As soon as you enter the door,
I step through the door, but cautiously, and don't enter further than the entryway here.
How much time has passed? Out of curiosity. Or wait a sec. I had that shield spell on me, but then that was concentration.
that's a
did
10 minute.
spiritual
That's
weapon.
10 minutes concentration, so he probably has 5 minutes of that left.
But if
Something in there.
did he do a spiritual weapon, or was that?
Spiritual weapon's only a minute.
Actually, surprisingly, it's not concentration.
I'm not talking about
Well,
spiritual weapon. I'm talking about the shield of faith that he cast on.
The shield that I gave him, yeah.
Yeah, that is concentration and is still active. So anyway, as you step into the door, a large horned skeleton beast materializes in front of you, and everybody can again roll for initiative.
Dead Minotaur.
Oh, God.
Oh wait, I gotta remove your previous turns. So Selvin has 11, 18, 14, 12. Gromp should have 7, 14. Alright. Descending. It is first, and it runs forward. As it moved at least 10 feet in a straight line, it is going to first try to gore Gronf with his horns.
I can. There's something I can do about that. If I remember it correctly.
I mean, he didn't hit you, just barely missed with his gore attack.
But that means he went by me, right?
He ran up to you. He didn't pass you.
Oh, I see. No, is he considered undead?
He is in fact a skeleton, which is a type of undead. Yes. And that ends his turn. Helium, you're up.
Okay. Protection, my Shield of Faith is still cast, so that is still concentrated.
Yep. So I'm gonna give you 5 more minutes of it, which is 5 turns. No, a minute is 10 turns, so 5 minutes is 50 turns
Okay, so hopefully,
in combat.
that'll last the battle. Okay, let's see, I am in touch range, so I will reach out and give him resistance.
You can only concentrate on one spell, so if you do that, the AC will go away.
Concentration. Dang it, why is that concentration? That's a lot of concentration spells.
You're a buffer. That's what you do.
I am. Only buff one at a time.
Well, that's how the game works.
That's how buff works. Yeah. Alright, then I will take my turn to back off, to stay within line of sight. About maybe like right here. And I will take and play my Minotaur friend.
Okay. Sacred Flame, Dex save. He fails his save and takes 10 radiant damage. Very good. Anything else?
Nope. I will hold my bonus action.
Are you setting up a trigger, or are you just not using it?
You know what? Here. Here's my bonus action.
Okay, spiritual weapon is created.
Fine. I will use it to place it right behind him. Right here. Got a bit of distraction. Yeah.
Okay, as a bonus action, it can make an attack. The 10, I'm sorry, it made an attack and it was a 10 and it missed.
Okay.
I forget when you cast it, it does the roll.
The record down.
Very good.
But it's there floating behind him.
Yep, Selbin. A giant horned minotaur skeleton stands before you.
I will cast blindness on the Minotaur.
Blindness. You can blind or deafen a foe. It makes a con save. And succeeds.
Oof. Do I provoke another attack? I'll stand put.
He stands put. Do you have a bonus action?
No.
Very good. Gronf. A big minotaur stands
No.
before you.
Now, should I cast Spirit Guardian?
You sure can.
What level?
So it is a level 3 spell. You could choose to cast it at 4 or 5, which will increase the damage it deals, but then consume a spell slot of those levels instead.
Oh, I'll cast the level 2.
Very good. So it's a DC 13 Wisdom save, which it succeeds. When you cast a spell, you can designate a failed save. A successful save takes half as much damage. Alright, so you still roll for damage, and it just takes half that much.
How do I do that?
Click on the word... Oh wait, it's right there. It already rolled it. So 7 necrotic or radiant
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
So it's your choice whether it's necrotic damage or radiant damage.
Radiant.
Radiant damage. So it takes half of 7 radiant damage, which is 3. Very good. An affected creature speed is halved. When the creature enters the area the first time it starts turn, it must make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, so its speed is just halved, period. It doesn't make the wisdom save until... Sorry, I'm misreading this. You create the spirits in that space. Its speed is halved in the area, and when it starts its turn there, it'll take that damage. So it hasn't taken that damage yet.
But I can still swing the hammer, right? As a bonus action.
No, so what that says is when you make an attack, you can then use your bonus action to make a second attack, but you didn't use the attack action, you cast a spell instead. So you have remaining to you a bonus action you can use for a cantrip or some other bonus action.
That would not be swinging the hammer.
It would not be swinging the hammer at this stage.
But a bonus action as a cantrip. Let me see what I have for cantrips.
Let me see. That's an action, that's an action, that's an action. You have no bonus action cantrips, so I don't think there's anything left you can do on this turn.
But not another spell either, huh?
No, you can't cast 2 spells in the same turn unless one of them's a bonus action. And a cantrip. That's how that works. So, that will end your turn unless you want to move somewhere.
No, I'm gonna stay right there.
Very good. On the Minotaur Skeleton's turn, he takes that 3 damage. and since you created these weird spirits, he's gonna look to you again, and he's gonna swing at you with a great axe.
Well, he might swing at one of those spirits.
They're not targetable things that it can attack. Regardless, he missed you because you're a tanky guy, and he didn't swing high enough. And it is Helium's turn.
Okay. My music.
I can hear you.
Okay. Sometimes I mute myself and forget. I will. Yep. Okay. I'll Sacred Flame him, and then bonus action attack with my spiritual weapon. And do I have to re-roll spiritual weapon?
You don't have to. Well, when you click it in your character sheet, it'll just roll it as an attack.
Okay.
So go ahead. Sacred Flame. Dex save DC 15. Fails and takes 16 radiant damage. Nice.
Solid.
Yeah. And then the 16 swing in will also hit. Dealing 10 force damage.
Not too bad.
Yeah, it's kneeling on one knee, but still angry. Selman.
Oh, kneeling on one knee like it's starting to look
Yeah,
worse for the wear.
that's what in Final Fantasy. That's what happens when you're hurt.
Got it.
You kneel.
All right, because I wasn't sure if this was a mini boss fighter. I was gonna cast Bane, but I think I should.
So again, as a cleric and as one who studied in the Mages Guild, you would be aware of the nature of most undead things.
Sure.
And the Minotaur skeleton is like a CR2 creature.
Gotcha. All right, then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy again.
Eldritch Blast.
Well, for the first time, this guy.
Sure.
So number one.
Number 1 hits. 10 force damage.
And if that doesn't do him in, I'll go for number two.
Number 2 hits for 1 force damage. All right. Would you like to do anything else?
Nah, he still has his great axe, so.
Very good. Grunf, your turn. A weakened Minotaur skeleton lumbers before you.
Well, I'm gonna swing. Wait a minute. I can boost something ahead of time and then swing it, right?
Yeah, twice a day you can add 10 to an attack roll of you or your allies.
Yeah, I don't think I need to do that right now. I'm just gonna hit him with a holy hammer.
Very good. He swings his holy hammer and connects, dealing an immense amount of damage and obliterating the Minotaur skeleton.
Holy macaroni.
that was unusual.
Curse splat.
Those are both. Look at that. 2 AC rolls.
Yeah, that was pretty solid.
Da-da-da. I remember that time. Now,
Alright.
there may be more. Is there more to explore in this room?
The rest of this room, as you enter and look around, appears to be an empty, barren room.
Not even like a chest?
Not even like a chest.
Boy,
How
Uh-oh.
did anyone else?
Yeah, your tab just crashed, it says.
What's that?
Did anyone else get whacked, or I don't think anyone got
Tab
injured?
just crashed.
You're both talking over each other. Jeff first.
Did anyone else get injured or take damage during that list?
No.
Okay.
Dad, what did you say? Hang on, Dad next.
My tab crashed.
Tab crashed. Okay, yeah, go ahead and refresh that, get that going.
I'm working on it.
Alright, cool. Okay. Yeah, you explore this room and you don't notice anything else out of the ordinary with it.
Okay. Wait a second.
I graciously thank my spiritual weapon and dismiss it.
Very good.
So, since all our stuff's about to run out anyway, and the time it would take us to get across and pick the lock, assume. What do you guys say if give me 10 minutes to see if there's anything else going on in here?
I would say check it out.
All right. Assuming no protest from Zach. What's your character's name?
Helium.
Helium.
Helium. Helium. If there's no protest from you, just be sure of it.
None whatsoever. Yes.
All right.
How do I know what spells can be cast as ritual?
They'll
It
have
has
the
the-
ritual tag.
It has a little R, kind of like where you'd see the C for concentration.
Why does it
so-
have that? Okay.
So, Mr. Dungeon Master
Yes.
ritually casts Detect Magic, which is a 30-foot range around me.
Okay. You cast Detect Magic, and while you don't notice a specific point of magical intensity, the very air surrounding you feels heavily laden with magical energy. Almost as if
So when I come to from the trance and the slow articulating gestures, I say, oh, this entire place, we're breathing it in. Let's go.
Yes,
Well, I think we
very well then.
no. Let's check another door.
okay,
I turn around and say, what do you say to clockwise?
you guys are free to move about the place. Like, yeah, you don't have to wait for me.
Holy Toledo, the tabs keep crashing.
That's annoying.
You know, it's actually funny you say that because my Chrome is starting to really slow down. And one tab, and I can't tell, doesn't tell me which one it is using like a gigabyte of memory.
I'm sure it's this one. There's a lot of assets with all
Yeah.
the audio.
Yeah.
If it gets unbearable, I can, I guess, stop the music and maybe.
No.
No,
No.
he says, okay. All right. So Selbin, you approach this door. Make a perception check.
All of us?
Whoever's next to this door.
Hmm.
Okay. Dad, you're kind of next to this door.
I should do it too.
Yeah.
Well, I've lost my character sheet.
Oh no.
Hang on. I didn't physically lose it; it crashed.
Gotcha.
So I'm opening it up again. I'm doing a what check?
Perception. And Helium, you can now make one also.
Where the heck is perception?
Same place investigation was, just slightly lower. 10. Helium. Hello, Zach.
Right. I got a text from one of my
Oh, no worries.
employees. Yeah. Okay.
You're near this
You
door,
repeat
so I
that?
just need to make a perception check.
Roger that. It's never good when you get a text from an employee at 9:30 at night. So.
Nope.
But it's okay.
Alright, Helium, your keen eyes notice, unlike the other doors in this room, this one is not flush with the surrounding wall, but set in.
Shall
That-
we try this one again?
But sure. They all seem the same to me.
Is it locked?
Yeah, is it the door locked?
How are you checking that?
Is there a latch, a handle?
There's a handle, much like the other door. It's shaped the same way.
Then I'll Wish I had Mage Hand for this. Alright, I'll just go ahead and try to open it.
As you pull on the door, it doesn't move, and then you realize that maybe you should push it. And it opens.
So it's locked?
It opens.
Oh, it opens?
Yeah, when you
Okay.
push on it, it opens. Hang on,
Oh, gotcha.
let me get to that. I gotta get dynamic plane. I gotta go like that. I gotta go like that, and then I gotta go to the map. I go like this.
And as the door opens, I take a step back. And can I ready spell for a cantrip?
Yeah, you could ready an action.
I'd
Well,
like to ready
as-
Sacred Flame. If there's any enemies that materialize, I could cast Sacred Flame with them. Is that
Noted.
possible?
Yep. You will not be surprised by anything that appears, were it to happen. As you enter the room, in the center of the room, a massively oversized golden throne sits on the floor. The seat of which is about 4 feet off the ground, and is upholstered in a rich red velvet and cushion.
Should we be able to see this?
Should you be able to see what?
The throne?
Yes. Do you not see the throne?
No.
Wait, really?
Yeah, there's an arc of light that probably extends 5 or 6 squares from.
Oh, you may not have enough light to see it?
Oh.
Ah.
Because you're a human. But you two see it, right, Dad? You see a throne in the middle of the room, right?
I see, yeah.
Can we pull this cable inside?
Yeah, so Jeff, I think you're in darkness right now. Oh, wait, it's because... Hang on. I think there's a dynamic lighting layer I need to delete. No, I don't. It's not there. Well, I don't know why you don't have light. You should have light from the torches outside the door.
That's what I was thinking.
Can we bring the torch inside?
Well, no, I mean, it's not... In the world of the game, you can see it. I don't know why in the functional software it's not letting him see it. What I will do, just for the heck of it, I'll do this for you, Jeff. Can you now see it?
There we go.
Yeah, I don't know why you were blind.
So it looks like that's in dim lighting, whereas in front of it is normal lighting. Is that accurate?
Yeah, but it shouldn't matter.
Okay.
The point is that it should be lit enough that you can see it. It's a fault in my making of the map, not in the game.
Maybe we should investigate this room. I don't know. There could be something here.
Yes, very well. That's good thinking. I will explore the chair for any, hidden levers or
Okay. Make an investigation check.
buttons, things of that sort.
And I'm gonna ritually cast Detect Magic again.
Sure. So while you're casting that, Helium, make your investigation check as
Right.
you... And describe what you're doing as you're investigating.
Try. Yes, okay. Sorry, my tab is running very slowly. So I will go around the entire chair, just gently touching each spot to look for... You said perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Looking for any sort of hidden switch, lever, button, panels, hidden...
Where on the chair are you checking? All around the base of it?
The entire chair. I'll go over every square inch of that.
Well,
I guess you said it's really super big, right?
yeah,
So-
to check every square inch, you'd have to like climb up into the
Yeah,
seat
so-
of it.
So
Yeah, you don't wanna-
anything that I can reach
If you sit in the chair, you're gonna be in trouble.
Wait, what? You guys talked over each other.
So basically, like, I would look anywhere. I would try to climb up into the chair and like kind of, or well, not without climbing up. Actually, I should say anywhere that somebody sitting in the chair would be able to access.
So
That makes
Can I say?
yeah, go ahead.
Can I
Say-
say?
yeah, of course.
Don't sit in the chair.
No, I'm not gonna climb up on it.
Okay.
I just want to just anywhere that I can reach that the person sitting in the chair can reach.
Anywhere you could reach that a person sitting in the chair could reach. Well, that would be like the front 10-foot strip of the cushion, which is like 10 foot deep.
Oh boy. Can
Yeah.
I reach the handles, like
The tops of the handles are, you'd be reaching like head height to reach the tops of the arms. But anything that you
Okay.
can touch from standing on the ground, you don't notice any switches or levers, and you're fairly confident that you've scoured everything you can reach from standing on the floor.
Roger that.
But the, under the cushion in the back and the back headrest and all that is out of your reach.
What about casting divine favor to see if no, that's an attack thing. Not just no.
Divine favor is a concentration spell that allows you to deal extra damage on your attacks.
Yeah, no. That's not gonna work. I was just looking for something that might, better perception of what's going on in that chair.
Sure. After 10 minutes or so of perusing the room, Jeff's ritual concludes, and the same sort of magic in the air aura is enveloping you, but you also notice the center of the cushion has a strong, like, circular, cylindrical shape of magic.
Yeah, that's what I figured. You gotta sit in the chair for something to happen.
Seems that in addition to the radiant magic that permeates every facet of this castle, there's something located in that cushion. It's pretty strong.
Who's the strongest one of the bunch that can handle some really bad damage?
You're probably the tankiest.
All right, I'll volunteer to sit in the chair.
Okay, everyone okay with this?
Yeah.
What if it's some sort of warding rune?
he climbs up on the cushion, and as soon as he's up there, he disappears. And hang on, Dad. Give me a second. I gotta move you over here. So, Dad, you're gonna need to scroll. You're gonna need to scroll pretty far to the right on the map.
Yeah.
So Dad, from your perspective, you climb up on the chair, and around you, from the floor, emanates upward a cylinder of blue light, which the two of you don't see this. You just see him blink out of existence. But Dad, you see this cylinder of blue light, and when the light fades and you can see again, you're in a different surrounding. You're now in this space that you see.
Yeah, it's like a teleporter.
Yeah, that's probably something that you might surmise.
But the guys can't hear me anymore, can they?
You can't hear or see each other.
So I gotta figure out where I'm at, and they gotta figure out where I'm at.
Correct.
But there's no other creatures around, right?
Nope, you don't see any creatures anywhere.
I think I look at.
So, Dad,
I still have any?
I'm gonna break from you, Dad, as you're getting oriented to your new surroundings.
But isn't it my turn? Don't I have more things I can do?
Well, we're not in combat right now. So you stepped onto the thing and you disappeared, and I'm just gonna play out. We're basically splitting the party. So we'll do Jeff and Zach for the moment, and then we'll come back to you in a second. Because these things are happening simultaneously. Jeff and Zach, what are you guys doing?
I'm startled, and I look at Jeff over there, and I'm like, I suppose we should follow?
Can I tell if the magic is still radiating from that spell?
You would have to recast the spell, because the ritual is
So
over.
it's only like a one-time read, it doesn't...
Does it last for a particular amount of time? What's the duration of the spell?
Up to 10 minutes.
The duration is up to 10 minutes? Okay, then yeah, you'd still notice. So you still notice the same magical emanating energies.
It seems that whatever that was, a teleporting device to somewhere nearby and on this plane or some sort of plan or who knows, but it remains unchanged. I think we have no choice but to go after him. Oh, you're muted, by the way.
There's nothing I can say, right?
I would agree.
Not to them.
That's
I don't
too
care
bad.
to open any doors with more minotaurs if he's not with us, because I don't like getting hit.
Very well. And at that, I'm gonna come over here. I'm just gonna push this door shut before we.
Oh no! Darn it!
When I see him doing that, I say, "Wait, I can't see."
Oh, okay. And then what I'll do is I'll pick up a small stone off the ground, cast light on it, and hand it to him.
Okay, perfect.
There you
So
are, friend.
let me get that going. Objects and tokens. Click on you. You now emit. What's the range on that? How much light does he emit?
Checking. Man, this is all running real slow.
Yeah, I just got bounced again.
Oh man, I put
One
too much in the
object
game.
within the object sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius, and then dim light for an additional 20 feet. And I'd like for it to be white light, just regular.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
That's fine.
again.
Okay,
All right.
so that's done.
It's
So,
fixing. It's
I climb up to
happening.
the corner of the cushion and then stretch out my hand to help him up.
As you turn to stretch your hand out, you disappear from his vision, and you're also engulfed in blue light. And pardon me while I move you somewhere else on the map.
Did he see the hand?
Yeah, he saw you turn, like stretch your hand out, and then disappear. And you
Whoa.
rematerialize over here.
And then I quickly scramble up onto the seat.
Same thing happens to you, just for time's sake.
Yep.
Yeah, I was. Oh, guys, guess what? We're stuck. There's no way out of this thing.
No way out of here.
Well, I've explored every square inch of this
Whoa.
place.
Who just moved? You can't be over there. How did you get over there? You should be over here.
You can't do that.
Alright,
Fine.
so you are in a 15 by 20 foot stone room with a door at the south corner of it. Here.
There's no door. I tried to go out, and it wouldn't let me.
Well, there's a physical door there. You can't walk through doors.
Yeah, but I tried. I tried everything.
We didn't try
You
anything.
don't know what out.
There's a physical
Well,
door there, and we weren't playing you, so you didn't have an opportunity to do anything.
I couldn't. Well, I just moved around the room to check it out.
Right. So anyway, torch in the corner, 15 by 20 foot room, door on the southwest corner of the room.
Well, let's open the door.
Okay.
So I'll try to open the door.
Very good. You
And I will ready. I'll ready my flame again.
you grab the handle and push the door, and it opens.
Ah.
All right. I'll move in.
Okay, as you enter through the doorway, you see more stone room
In a blue circle.
and a blue circle on the floor.
Well, what the heck? I'll go stand in the circle.
Okay. Dad steps forward into the circle, and now anyone who's looking sees a column of blue light emanate up from the circle, and Dad disappears.
Whoa.
What?
Oh, he's gone again. Boy.
So
Yeah, but I didn't disappear too far.
So I shatter on the corner. Here we go again.
Hang on, I'm frozen.
There's another blue circle.
Jeff, you disappear, and you appear over here. you see Gronf in the room in front of you.
Wait. Let's make sure we're all together before.
Oh man, I gotta restore the tab again.
I'm really sorry about this. It's because I put so much in the map. Your computers are chugging.
Yeah, and I'm using Lauren's computer. It's a
Oh wait,
There's another.
I need to change the music because we're in here now.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
That stinks.
This tab to reload.
I'm really sorry
There's
about this.
there's another blue circle. Can I step in the blue circle?
I believe Selvin would like you to all be together before proceeding, but you're free to do whatever you want.
All right, I'll wait.
I still haven't even stepped over onto this circle.
But are you intending to step on the circle next to you, Selvin? Or Helium? Alright, as soon as you step into that circle, you materialize over here.
Well, let's go for it. Worst case, I'll get blown up.
Wait, should we explore the room first before we
Nope.
go anywhere else?
Dad steps into the circle.
Oh, and he's gone.
It disappears.
There's another blue circle.
There is another blue circle. What are you doing,
We'll
Jeff?
wait for the other guy.
What are you doing, Jeff?
Wait,
I'm waiting till we're all together and then.
Well, Helium's south of you, but Grant stepped into that circle and disappeared.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I'll wait for you.
I guess we are moving along.
Everybody keeps disappearing in front of you, Helium.
There's two in the room.
I'm just
Where is he?
trying
Where
to
is
run to keep up.
All right, what the heck? Oh, he's not in the room yet, is he?
No. But I don't know if that's because his computer is chugging and he's delayed, or if he just hasn't stepped forward yet.
Yeah, no, it's my computer is struggling.
Alright, you step there and you pew over to here.
All right, well, I'm going to go in.
Dad steps
Bing.
there and he pews over to here.
That was a long one. There's another blue circle.
Jeff steps there. He...
There's two blue circles this time.
There are. He pews over to
Eeny,
here.
meeny, miny, mo. All right, now what? I think we all ought to go in the same circle, otherwise we don't know where we'd end up. We could end up all split up.
Uh-oh, we lost Zach.
We're waiting for somebody.
He's still connected to Roll20, but we lost him on Discord.
Yeah. There's two circles.
I put too many assets in the map. That's rubbish. It's rubbish that you can't do that.
Well, while we're waiting for him, I'm just going to check out the room. Everything but the circles.
Sure. It appears to just be a solid stone room. No doors, no windows.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep up here.
It's fine, man. It's not your fault.
In this room, there's two circles. I think we all want to go into the same one, otherwise we
Are
might
you-
end up in two different places.
Are you intending to just follow behind them wherever they go, Jin? Zach?
Yes, but I will try to kind of hold them up if it looks like there's anything more than just a small room.
Yeah, so I will just try and carry you forth until there's like specific decisions to make.
Roger.
Which there currently is. You're in a room now and there are two circles on the ground.
Please do hold.
I think we ought to pick just one circle.
Was that Ed?
Oh.
I think we ought to just pick one circle, because we could end up teleported to two different places. Splitting up the party.
I feel as though that is likely.
Do I have a coin button? Chance? Are we carrying any? Yeah. So I'll take out a gold piece, and I'll say, heads to the north, tails to the south, and then I'll flip it in the air and let it land on the ground.
Alright, roll a d2. One is heads.
Uh, Heads it is.
Heads it is.
I pick up the coin, and shall we?
Very well.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, assuming you all just enter the
Yep.
the thing.
Yeah.
This brings you here.
Back to where we were.
I disabled video and stuff just to try to.
Yeah, I totally get it. That's fine.
Oh, we're back where we started, aren't we? Should I
I'm gonna
roll
be
a...
I'm gonna be intentionally very quiet during this process.
Ah, yes, we've been in this room before. Wait, before we go anywhere else, have we been in this room? Are we certain?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've been in this room before, but I think it's the last room we were just in.
Okay, wait, before we go anywhere else, let us mark the wall near the circle. So, like, right over here.
With what are you marking?
Like, I'll pick up a stone on the ground and...
There are no
like, a
stones on the
scratch.
ground to pick up.
Okay. so
I'll
right
hit
here.
him my light hammer.
You'll do what?
There we go.
I'll give him my light hammer.
Okay.
Perfect, yeah. So I'll chip a number...
So for purposes of the game, just use the pencil to draw whatever you're writing on the stone.
Perfect. So I will draw a number 1 here.
Fine.
Can you guys see that 1?
Yeah, there should
Yep,
Yep.
it's green.
Good.
be. Okay, so you scratch into the
I'm
stone.
gonna step into this circle.
Very good.
And now we pick the top one. This time we should pick the bottom one.
Good. Okay, and then I'm gonna go mark
Oh, Dad's running ahead.
this. Oh boy. I'm gonna mark this circle here
Oh.
with a 1 as well.
It's
And
just...
then
Yeah,
follow
I'm
them
just gonna...
as fast as I can. Just
I'm gonna
don't
keep
let
pace-
anybody get too far ahead.
I'm just...
And then before I go here,
Oh, here we are. Okay.
I'm trying.
It's all good.
Ooh. I'm frozen.
Ah, it stinks. This would be so much fun if it was running smoothly.
Can you maybe try shutting the music down? See if that helps. You know, as much as I love it.
I think it's less shutting it down. I think I'd have to actually remove the assets.
Okay.
But
2.
I'll stop playing it. We'll see if that helps.
Well, I can move again. Let's see.
All right.
There we go. All right, now we'll step through. Yeah, that actually made a pretty good difference there.
All right.
Where's the, is there another circle here?
What you see is what you see.
Mhm.
Okay, roger. So then I will mark.
Good thinking.
Trying to mark a 2, but it's kind of choppy.
You have inspired all of us.
There we go. Okay, good.
The blue circle down here.
Okay. I will mark this prior to entering.
It's just not the same without the music.
Do 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 do.
Bum, 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 bum,
All
bum.
right, I'm
Alright.
going in.
Ready? Let's roll.
3,
Right.
2, 1.
Contact.
Hmm. 2 circles again. So interesting. Well, we need to pick one.
Shall we flip
Same,
a coin?
same thing, except this time heads is west or left, and tails is
Ah,
east or right.
ah.
Heads is left. One is left. Boom, 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 boom. Two is right.
All right.
Yeah, where'd I go? Did I move somewhere?
Oh, I don't know where you went. I don't
You wrote
see.
the number 3. You disappeared.
Did you accidentally delete your token?
Oh, I might have done that, yes.
Alright,
I
no
tried
problem.
to delete the greens.
I should be able to drag you back out to the game. Stand by, everybody. And then I gotta go in here. 1 second, I gotta fix this token before we proceed. Details represents helium.
Yeah, turn order is only one person on there.
Somebody else delete their token?
No, no, there's 2. There's 2.
HP. Standby. I just gotta reset his token. Speed. AC. Dynamic lighting. Vision. Night vision. 60. Dimming. 30. Save. Alright. Everything good? You can see your guy again?
Good. Yes, I can. Thank
Alright.
you.
So, those of you who stepped here, go to here.
I will step into whichever circle they step into.
Very good.
Well, we're back where we were, I think. Hard to tell because we weren't writing numbers in the beginning. No, this is someplace new.
Hmm.
Oh man, hang on, I got to restore the tab.
That's so annoying.
Jim, I can't see it. Did I mark
Yeah,
a
I see a 4.
over here correctly? Okay.
Selbin, to the north is a door. To the south is a blue circle. To the west is where you came. Just a moment ago, I mean. To the
Hang
south.
on, I can't see it. It's recycling the game. All right, where am I?
Well, my friends take a short rest and
Oh
enjoy
man,
sleep.
this is bad news.
Does it keep crashing? That's such annoying. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I keep crashing the tab.
I'm so annoyed.
It's recalculating the splines. It says.
Yeah, reticulating the splines. It's a bunch
Articulating.
of silly messages they put up there for funsies.
All right, where am I? Did you guys go through a door or what?
Selbin wandered
Negative.
south down the hall. And the
Yep.
two of you are in that general vicinity.
We have three options here.
How
There's
come I
actually
only see me? Oh yeah, there's a blue circle where I was.
Yes, we have options here.
There's a blue circle where I was, and there's a blue circle where you are. We need to figure out which one, the one around the corner or this one. and we didn't need to mark it, so we know what we're doing.
I'm going down this hallway over here, gentlemen.
Instead of there's 3 blue circles now in this area so far.
I'm walking down the hallway over here. Oh, I found a 4th one. I shout down the hall.
You hear Helium's voice down the hallway saying, "I found a 4th one."
So then I'll head back to them. I see Selbin there. Okay. So shall we try this one?
Yes.
Good a choice as any, right?
There's like 5 blue circles. And we're going to the one.
Okay.
All right. 3.
I will enter
2,
with them. 3, 2,
1.
1.
Blast off.
All right. You blast off to here.
I keep hearing the sound from Mario that has. Yeah, exactly.
No, there's 2 blue circles in here.
It dropped us right in the center.
All right,
Yeah.
same as before. Heads is west, left.
I think we've been here before.
In this
Maybe
one?
not.
Alright, flip that coin.
He said heads is left.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll mark it.
But I say, wait a second.
Oh,
Something didn't feel right about that. But... Oh, no. Sorry, Mark.
He flips
Alright.
again and gets 1 again. He steps forward.
okay. I follow him close behind.
Very good.
All right.
Where are we?
Getting somewhere, though.
Ah, okay. So let me just make a mark. We are back to here. Okay.
Remember, we wanted to go in. Yeah.
All right, you step in there and find yourself.
Yep, I'm trying to follow.
Hang on, where do you find yourself? I gotta remember.
No,
Oh.
I marked it.
For streamlining it, can we say that we all make the same choices until we get to that room we were just in?
No.
Okay.
That's literally the puzzle, Jeff. You have to pay attention to what you're doing.
Oh, I was thinking of this thing.
Oh, I crashed again.
So annoying.
Go grab a drink. Thirsty. Yeah, sure, what do you want? Go on.
All right, did you guys go in anywhere?
Helium walked forward and
Yes.
disappeared. The 2 of you are
What,
still
he
here.
walked in circle 3?
Yeah, he walked into that one marked 3.
Yeah. And we've never gone into the other one, have we? We went into the right one. We never went into the left one, correct?
Hang on. I am back. Let me see. Is it marked? We have not gone into that one.
Should we try it?
Yeah, let me mark it. We are on 7.
Yeah, mark them in the circle so we know which circle we've been into before, or close to the circle.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to try the other circle?
Try
Are there?
the untried circle.
Yes.
Okay. That brings you here.
Interesting. And there's only one place to go here, right?
Correct.
I guess we got no choice. We ought to mark it though,
Yeah, mark
just
it.
so we know we've been here. All right. Here
Okay.
we go.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. There's a circle there. We should mark it.
Very well. Let me just catch up to you guys. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Yep.
2, 3.
Another circle in front of us. At least one. Any others? No, just one. Oh, your tab just crashed. Ah!
That's so annoying. I hate that.
Come on, game.
This is the
Get it.
only one we have options, right? You see any others? Nope. Okay.
Hang on, my game still crashed. All right, I'm back. All right, are we jumping in number 10 there?
On 3.
Selvin already
Yep.
did.
1, 2, 3, go.
Be back to the middle. That's back to number 1. So,
So, okay. It's confusing me because at, totally by random, I'm using green numbers to designate where
Oh
the
no.
portals go on the map. So I'm like, wait, is that 5 or is it 6 or is that 2 or what is
Oh no.
But it's all good. Mine's written in actual
I'm
font, so I can see the difference.
I'm jumping in there.
Dad jumps in and finds himself over here. Selbin jumps in. Excuse me. Helium jumps
Okay,
in and
so
finds himself over
I got a funny feeling we probably want to go into number 2.
here. Selbin jumps into 2 and finds himself over here. Over here. I assume Helium jumps in and finds himself over here.
Yes, I do.
Ah! How'd you get back over there? You should be over here.
These?
Back to 3. I'm jumping into 3.
Alright, he jumps into 3.
Yeah, I can't keep up. I'm trying to I'm keeping up with the game, but I can't keep up with the movements of the tokens.
Yeah, I get you. You jump
I'm
into 3.
jumping into 4.
You go to here.
This is the one that had a whole bunch of them, if I recall.
So to the north of where you just were before you moved out of the hall was a door.
Where?
I'll move you to in front of the door. So when you were here, there's a door just north of you.
Huh. Let me let everybody else catch up, and then I'm going to open that door.
Alrighty.
And where's the door?
Where I'm at.
Alright, I will catch up to him prior to him opening that door.
And there's 3 other circles we haven't been on in this area. But I think I'm going to open that door. The rest of you guys here?
Ah, there you are.
Selvin's around the corner, but he's nearby.
Yes, very well. And I'm
You
gonna do
know?
my thing. And prepare that
Oh,
cantrip. If anything materializes, I wanna smack it first.
So you approach and hold the door, Dad?
I'm opening the door.
Alright, the door pushes open. And stand by. Just gotta make sure that I do these things correctly. Dun, 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 dun. Very good. Revealing
Uh-oh. This is not good.
revealing a large square room with a torch on the corner, a ornate rug on the floor in the back of the room with a ornate um, red stained wooden chest. Dad, where are you going? You're all over the screen.
Shoot, I gotta loading special effects engine. I don't know what's going on. It keeps crashing. Well, there's a chest there, right?
Correct.
Is there some way we can examine the chest without actually opening it?
You mean from a distance? Well, I would answer that question, but when you step into the square that you just stepped into, another being materializes. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Excuse me.
That will trigger my.
You couldn't see this thing the whole time. This thing?
No.
No. it
Okay,
just
good.
popped up.
All right, so that thing
will
just
trigger my sacred flame.
materializes, coalesces, and a large stone thing stands before you, and everybody rolls initiative, but you had a triggered action. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. It would trigger my sacred flame.
Very good. You may sacred flame away.
But we don't know if the guy's good or bad.
I'm
Nope,
saying
doesn't
roll
matter.
initiative.
Shooting it.
But also he set up a triggered action, so.
Yeah.
So what is that? Sacred Flame is a DC 15 Dex save. So it fails its Dex save.
Everybody rolls
So it takes
initiative?
3 radiant damage.
3 radiant.
Does everybody roll initiative?
Everyone should roll initiative, correct?
Where is it?
Same place as always.
I can't find it. Intimidation.
Who is the tankiest of us?
Probably.
I think I
Grudge.
am.
Yeah, Dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, did everybody roll their initiative? Now I gotta change these values. 20.14, 11.18 is correct. 11.12 is correct. All right, descending, and that brings up Gronf's turn.
Well, if we haven't attacked him, right?
Yes,
I
you have.
attacked him.
He attacked him.
I did.
We don't know if he's bad or not.
The
But,
music would seem to indicate that he's bad.
The music says he's bad.
He's a
Well, I
bad.
did stone cutting. What can I do with stone cutting?
With stone cutting?
Because he's made of stone.
He is made of stone. but as a mason, you probably know there's not a lot you can do to a magically animated stone construct that's trying to kill you.
Except hit him with a holy hammer.
You could do that. Alright, so the Holy Hammer, you swing first at a 13 and missing. Your bonus action, you swing again at a 25, and that will connect. So
How do I get to that place in the chart? I don't know.
just scroll to the bottom of the chat window.
I don't see the chat window.
That's the left tab.
I lost everything for a minute. Let me see if I can get to it again. It's just migrating and migrating. Let me shut it off and try it over again.
Sure.
I'm having some problems there. Okay, there it is.
I'm gonna stop the music just
Where do I hit the?
for bandwidth.
Do I hit the 20, the 13, or the 25, or both of them?
Just the 25.
There we go.
So that deals 7 bludgeoning, 2 radiant, an additional 8 radiant for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 damage.
Well, he's wiggling. Like,
Anything else I can do?
That's your attack and your bonus action. You have a move left.
I'm gonna stay right there.
I don't know.
Very good. Selvin, your turn.
He just doesn't look comfortable, like at all. Please go check on him. That's what it means.
Selvin casts Bane.
No.
Up to 3 creatures must make Charisma saving throws. DC 15?
Yep.
He fails those pretty horrifically. So whenever the target fails, makes an attack or saving throw before the spell ends. So you're concentrating, and it gets a minus D4 on all of its attacks and saving throws?
Yep.
Is that accurate? Alright, so you're concentrating on that. Very good.
And stand.
That's it?
That's it.
Alright, Helium, you're up.
Okay, I will cast a Guardian of Faith.
Guardian of Faith. Do so.
Excuse me. He will go here.
A large spectral guardian appears and hovers for the duration in an occupied space. I'm just going to bring this token out to be that thing.
Perfect.
It's large, so that means it does take up this much space. The guardian occupies that space and is... Oh, no, it's not large, it's a space. So you said it's this space?
I would actually put it like right here.
This space.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
It has to be within 10 feet.
Any creature hostile to you that moves to a space within 10 feet of the guardian. So let's do this. Must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 20 radiant damage. And when it deals 60 damage, it disappears. Alright, cool. And that just exists. It's just there.
It's just there. I don't think I can move it either.
Nope. It just lives in that space.
Okay.
Alright, cool. So that's an action.
And then my bonus action will be to cast the... Where's the spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon is cast where?
Let me drop this. Let me drop this. Spiritual weapon is now cast.
Oh, you know what?
Right
Yeah, that's
here.
fine.
I'll make it right here, behind him a little bit.
Right there.
Yep, that's the one.
Very good. And it makes an attack at 13 and misses.
13 misses.
Clanks
Okay.
clanks off of its armored stone self. Are you moving?
I will remain in this corner.
Very good. The stone golem sets its eyes upon Gronf and does not move, which I believe, as written, does not trigger the Guardian of Faith. It says any hostile creature that moves to a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on a turn, and since it's not moving, it will simply look at Gronf Blunt Blow, and then it will look at the two of you, but it will just keep staring at Gronf Blunt Blow, and it will slam at him once, twice. Ooh, excuse me, those should be normal, not advantage. So 13 and 17, which I believe both miss you, Dad.
Will it also pump up the jam?
Come on and slam. And welcome to the jam. Okay. That is all that it does. Gronf.
I will swing at him with the holy hammer, but this time with the two-handed one.
All right, you sling your shield over your shoulder, and you grip your holy hammer with two hands, and you swing at it. 14 will miss.
Oh boy.
And I swing again.
The 23 will connect. So you can roll for damage.
Yeah, if I can get there. Always down.
That deals 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage. Okay. Are you moving?
Nope.
Very good. That brings up Selbin's turn.
So, from afar, I cast Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Very good. The 16 does not seem to affect it. The 20, however, does. Force damage, is it?
Is a golem considered an elemental?
It is a
Wait a
construct.
Oh, never mind.
It's a construct. Okay.
That's my turn.
4 force damage is dealt to the large stone golem. Ending your turn, Helium is up.
Okay, I will bless
Okay,
myself and my companions.
very good. So everyone is now blessed. What does that give? Here we go.
D4 to attack roll and saving throw. It's the opposite of Bane.
And saving throw. Okay, so if we go core.
And I'm also concentrating.
Sorry, Dad, I'm doing something on your sheet. Saving throw. An attack roll, he said?
Yeah, whenever we...
D4 to attack roll or saving throw.
Got it. Alright, I've added bless to your sheet, Dad, so there's nothing you have to worry about. That should happen automatically. That is your action.
Yep, and my bonus action will attack.
A 24 swing with the spiritual weapon will connect, dealing 11 force damage. The stone golem looks at Gronf. I cannot remember his stupid name. He looks at you, Dad, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Let me get to that spot here. I'm in the spells section here. Hold on. Is that it?
That is it, and you are successful, so you are not slowed.
Does that completely negate the effect?
Yeah, all of this only happens on a failed save.
Okay.
So you are not affected by slow, and that is the Stone Golem's turn. Grant, you're up.
Oh, I thought Jeff was up. All right. I'm going to one more time swing twice with that warhammer in
Okay,
once
that'll hit.
and twice.
And 15, 17, that will miss.
So the hit one, I've got to go find. I got to find one.
Wait, the
So I've got
17 misses.
Correct. 16, 17, 18, and 6 is 24 damage. Nice hit. Anything else?
Is there anything else I can do?
That's action. Bonus action. You can move.
I'm not moving.
Very good. Selvin.
Eldritch Blast again.
Okie dokie. 14 misses.
Bless though.
So roll a d4. You can add bless to your attack modifier in your character sheet if you want.
Did I get that blessed benefit?
Yeah. See how it says 26 plus 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss.
17 will miss. The crit
There we
will
go.
crit, however,
Finally.
for 5 force damage. Okay. You have a
That's it.
move and a bonus. He's done. Helium is up.
Okay, I am going to cast Aid at level. I'm going to cast
Oh,
this
are you
at level.
concentrating on bless?
I am, yes.
All right.
But Aid is not a concentration.
No, I didn't have your concentration marked.
Okay.
Jeff,
Okay.
did you have any concentration going?
Yeah, Bane.
Oh, right.
Uh, yeah, I'm gonna save that. Okay, I'm gonna cast that at level 5.
You are casting aid at level 5.
Yes, that is correct.
Very good.
A little higher. A target hit point increased by an additional 5 for each roll. So that's 5, 10, 15.
Hit
So
point
it basically
maximum
gives
increases
everybody
by 5.
extra 20 hit points.
You increase their maximum hit points. And current hit points, excuse me.
Mhm.
Okay. Alright. That's cool. So you were at 63. And you were at 70. Oh, I shouldn't be saying this out loud.
So we all get an extra 5.
You all
Everybody
get an
gets
extra 20 because you cast it at a high level. So I've already
So
adjusted
aid.
it.
So
Increase.
aid is not normally a 5th level spell,
Correct.
right? I see.
It's a second level spell, but for every level above level 2 that you cast it, it's another 5 HP. So you cast it at 5. So you all get plus 20, which I've already accounted for in all your sheets.
8 hours. Yeah, that's nifty.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
And
then
bonus action.
bonus hammer swing spiritually.
Spiritual weapon, go.
It's a hit. You got some good attack rolls with that spiritual weapon.
Yeah, seriously.
10 more force damage.
I like this character.
Very good. The stone golem slams at Gronf twice. hitting with one of the slams.
No, wait, he gets -4.
Oh, you are correct. And well, minus 1d4.
Minus D4.
So that still hits. Because he slung his shield on his shoulder, so he has less AC.
Ah.
So he hits you for 27 bludgeoning damage. However, Dad, as a heavy weapon master, I believe, or heavy armor master, I mean, I believe. Oh, never mind, non-magical. Nope, you take full damage from that. So you do take 27 bludgeoning damage.
But I am a heavy armor master.
You are a heavy armor master, but that affects incoming damage from non-magical attacks, and the stone golem's attacks are magical. So you take full damage from attacks that he deals to you, which is in this
Don't I have a
case
magical resistance?
you have um, you do have resistance, but your Rogaden resistance is against poison damage.
So that's Rogaden resilience.
Resilience, yeah, that's to poison damage. That's the only resistance that you have.
So I've got to knock off what 20?
27.
How many points?
27.
What happened? I'm 0 now.
Oh, you hit minus enter. You didn't hit minus 27 enter. That's okay. I can do this for you. It was there, and then it's there.
All right, he's done.
That is the golem's turn. Yes. So now it is your turn.
Well,
Oh wait,
I'm going.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to holy hammer him twice.
One-handed or two-handed?
One-handed.
That was one-handed. You just rolled.
I said one-handed twice,
okay.
right?
So you sling your shield back over your shoulder. You're wearing your shield.
Yeah.
And then you swing the hammer twice, both of which will connect.
And I got to go to the sheet there. Hang on, I got to find it. Yeah. There's one, and there's the other.
Okay, so that is 14, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, plus one of those sevens. 39 damage.
Nice.
Because you only get the Divine Strike on one attack. So the other Radiant 7 doesn't count. Anyway, that was a phenomenal attack. Well done. Chips of stone begin to crumble off of the outer shell of the golem. And if you're not moving, that brings up Selbin's turn.
I'm not moving.
Very good.
Wait a minute.
Is this guy?
Can I move?
Wait. Dad says wait.
Can I move on the other side of that guy? Because he'd have to go closer to that guy to get to me, right?
I mean, you can move anywhere you want. What are you trying to do?
Well, what I'm saying is, if I move on the other side of that guy, he can't get to me through that guy, right?
This thing, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, he could walk around it, yeah.
But if he moves, then he's going to get slammed by.
If he moves, he'll potentially take some damage. Correct.
But if I move, I got a chance to get hit by him again.
If you move, he gets an opportunity to swing at you once. Yes.
No, what the heck? Let him swing once. I'm going to go over here.
Okay. You move. You do provoke an attack of opportunity. He slams at you and connects for another 22 bludgeoning damage, which is unfortunate for you.
But since that's right. I moved, so he attacked. So whatever.
Right.
Minus 22.
Correct.
I see what happened. The number lock wasn't on.
Ah, yeah.
All right.
Nope. Now you just set it to a 22, which is not what you wanted.
I hit minus 22. Oh shoot.
I got you. I got you under control. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You're all set. Okay. Selbin, you're up.
he didn't have a likely high constitution mod, I'd try blindness and deafness again, but I'll blast him.
Okay. The 11. The 11 will definitely miss. The 16 could hit. So you gotta roll a d4. 17 will miss. That's unfortunate. Anything else?
No.
All right. Helium.
Okay, does it look like anybody's hurting? Particularly?
Gronf has taken some hits.
Alright. Then I'll throw a lovely healing word his way.
Very
Thank
good.
you.
You do that. Dad receives 6 healing.
And then I will
It didn't happen, did it?
No, you have to add it to your total.
give him a
I
little
thought I.
screenshot.
Oh, you did, yeah. You went from 73 to 79. Yeah, you're fine. Spiritual weapon connects. For 5 force damage. Anything else?
Uh, yeah, let me move. Hang on. I'm gonna move here. Actually, no. Hang on. Wait. Let me go back. Oh boy. Tab crashed. Hang on.
Oof. It stinks.
I'm gonna go like 5 feet into the door.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know where I am right now, but
The golem, having received most of its damage from Gronf, will continue to pursue Gronf and moves to here. In doing so, that will trigger damage from the Guardian. Where is that?
Good.
Guardian of Faith. Their creature takes 20 radiant damage, but he has to do a dex save. What is the DC on the dex save? It doesn't matter. 7 and a 2. I'm sure
higher
he
than
failed.
7, yeah.
So he takes that 20 damage. But he now rears up on Gronf and slams at him twice. The 25. Oh, 25. Well, the 25 definitely hits. For 17 more bludgeoning damage, Dad.
I gotta find everybody here.
And that brings up Gronf's turn.
All right, and I do have my shields, right? So
Yeah,
I got that protection. Yeah.
yeah.
So I'm gonna swing at. All right, I'm gonna swing at him twice with the two-handed
All
hammer.
right. You sling your shield off, and you swing at him twice. That will hit, and that will hit.
Nice.
So you can roll damage twice.
It's a little bit of a risk maneuver here, but I think he's getting weak.
Let's see, 16, 25. That is enough to crumble the golem, who
Woohoo!
then disappears in that
I thought.
same ethereal
I thought.
dust.
All right. Can I go over and open up that chest now?
You can try to do anything you want.
All right. I walk
Oh,
over and I open.
perhaps we before
Gronf,
you open the chest, we
Gronf
can.
charges forward as you're
Oh boy.
speaking and puts his hand on the latch to the chest, and in an attempt to open it, is able to do so. Inside the chest is a gauntlet
Hmm.
that looks like this.
Like what?
Do you not see the image? I said show to players.
We do not see.
No,
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
nothing yet.
What's the gauntlet's powers? I want.
Just don't snap your fingers.
It's not that gauntlet. So, interesting, Dad. As you ask that question, oddly enough, because normally you have to spend time attuning with a magical weapon or item, but when you utter, "What's the gauntlet, I wonder?" you hear a voice inside your own head that states the following. And the voice is of your deity. So, Dad, you hear this in your head. This is a single gauntlet made of silver and gold, emblazoned in a gold face of the lightning lord and covered in a decorative scrolling. The Zeus gauntlet, as it's called, has 6 charges and regains 1d4 charges at dawn. While wearing the gauntlet, as a bonus action, the wearer can spend 2 charges to catch lightning. Doing so will cause the weapon of the wearer's choice to be created from pure energy held in the gauntlet. The lightning weapon must make the form of a weapon with the thrown property. There's other things I can tell you once we want to know. But anyway, um, you can throw this lightning weapon 20 or 60-foot range. Upon impact, its energy scatters and returns back to the gauntlet at the end of that turn as that weapon back in the wearer's hand. On hit, the thrown lightning weapon deals the normal damage of whatever weapon form it took, plus an additional 8d4 damage, and all damage is dealt as lightning.
Cool.
8d4.
Well, who would benefit from this most? Which of the three of us? I wonder.
Probably you.
Those details are now, if you look in your sheet, there's an artifacts folder on your journal, and you can now see the Zeus gauntlet. So you can read the specific details.
Artifacts folder?
Yeah. Under Kobold Fight Club, there's the characters folder, and there's also an artifacts folder that holds the Zeus gauntlet.
I don't see that. I'm just wondering who should take it of the three of us.
Well, who gets the biggest bonus from the throne property?
Throne. So throne is by strength, but if it's finesse, you can use dex. So that's
whoever has the highest strength then.
Strength or dex. I mean, it depends on what weapon you take the form of. Like if you take the form of a dagger is a finesse weapon with the throne property, so you can throw it with your dex mod.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? So it depends on what weapon you turn it into.
You need special training in finesse weapons?
No. Finesse, it's not like martial or simple. Finesse is just a property on certain weapons.
So you said character sheet, attributes and abilities, character sheet, bio and info. I just don't know where to find this thing you're telling me that I can read.
It's not in your character sheet. It's in the journal tab where all the character sheets live, where you go to initially open it.
Perhaps, Selbin, this may be good for you.
Maybe. I can only use simple weapons, though, so I don't know if someone else...
Yeah, then maybe...
Does simple weapons count for finesse? I forget the overlap.
Simple and finesse are unrelated to each other. Simple and martial are like 2 different things, but any weapon may potentially have finesse. Like a dagger is an example. A dagger is a simple melee weapon with the finesse property.
Additionally, as an action, the wearer can spend 4 charges.
Oh yeah, at the very end, I forgot to say that part. Additionally, as an action, the wearer can spend 4 of those charges to conjure lightning. Doing so allows the wearer to cast a 5th level lightning bolt spell.
Cool.
Well, perhaps Jeff should take it.
Perhaps, yeah. I think it should be either myself or Selbin, because we tend to stay in the back.
Yeah.
So you could do a simple ranged that has the finesse property?
Yeah, like I said, it doesn't have to be a ranged weapon. It just has to have the thrown property.
Yeah, it can be a melee or ranged weapon as long as it has the thrown property.
Yeah. So, for example, if you look at dagger is a melee weapon, simple dagger, and its properties include finesse, light, range, and thrown. So because it has the property of thrown, it can be used with this gauntlet. And because it has the property finesse, you can throw it using your dex mod instead of your strength mod. That's just general weapon properties in
All right,
D&D.
I'm just trying to see if
And the
there's a
and the
list.
lightning weapon lasts 10 minutes and can be thrown 20 to 60 feet.
Yeah,
And
20.
when thrown,
So 20 to 60 means up to 20 feet at normal and up to 60 feet beyond 20 feet, but at disadvantage.
when hit, the thrown lightning weapon deals the normal damage of the weapon form plus an additional 8d4 damage. Yeah, one of you guys needs to grab this thing because I'm going to just keep pounding. You know, I need to get healed up again, but I need to keep pounding this whatever we encounter.
Uh, I guess, I mean, Zach, what's your.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be either myself or you. My only ranged attack is Sacred Flame, aside
It's, I mean,
from the spiritual weapon.
yeah, I mean, we both have damaging cantrips. I'm just. Do you have either a high strength or a high dex?
I don't. I have a low strength and a low dex.
Same with me. My strength is 4, dex is 2.
No, those are your modifiers, Dad.
Oh, and what is it?
Your strength is
Then,
19.
oh, okay, 19. Dex is 14.
Yeah, so, and he's probably has proficiency with martial weapons, right?
He has proficiency with martial and simple weapons.
So my only real options for finesse and thrown are either a dagger or a dart, both of which are a d4.
Yeah,
Doesn't-
but I mean, it's it's the 8d4 lightning. I think that matters more.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I'm just trying to get the most out of it.
I understand you're trying to min max. I can't fault you for that. But if you're trying to
Right.
min max, like he's already dealing 20, 30 damage on a swing.
Well, I'm going to back out of grabbing it only because I think you guys would benefit greater from the party. And why
So,
don't you flip a coin? I think it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
well, so Zach, are you built more for offensive magic? Because I'm more like if I have a turn and I'm the only one that has a lot of crowd control stuff, it would make more sense for you to have the damage thing, so you
Yeah,
can just
I'm more of a buffer. So once I get my buffs in, then I could lay about me with that gauntlet. So I
like
suppose that
if
would work.
you have that gauntlet, you could do that and the spiritual weapon in the same turn, action and bonus action, right?
Yep,
In
I could,
theory.
and then I could use that after.
And that frees me up so I can keep, I don't know, Bane, or eventually we'll fight something that I can actually try to crowd control.
Yep. Yeah, because most of my stuff are buffs and aids and heals. So yeah, honestly, I think that would probably be best if I were to
All
take
right,
that because it gives me some
why don't
more
you take
damage deal.
So I open the box, I pick up the weapon, and I hand it to Zach.
All right, Zach has the Zeus gauntlet.
Da-na-na,
That's a different
And
game.
now, and now, well, where do we go from here? We pass that back out this door.
Wait, I gotta put this in my like inventory or something.
I will take care of that for you. You just keep playing the
All
game.
right, cool. Thanks.
I'm going to a blue circle.
Hang on, before we go anywhere, perhaps we take a moment to.
Yeah, maybe we need to heal up, huh?
Yep.
Without any fighting going on, can I cast a healing spell on myself?
Yeah, you can always do that.
Well, actually, what I would say is I would come over here, close this door, and basically we just take a rest in this room.
Yeah, take a rest.
Because I do believe, Jeff, you said you had a hard stop, and we're already beyond that.
Yeah, I got about 10 more minutes.
And we can heal everybody up and take a rest or whatever it needs to do to get the hit points back to normal.
Yeah, because I could use some spell slots back.
Well, you won't get spell slots if you do it unless you do a long rest.
Nope, I can do a short rest and get some spell slots.
Oh, aren't you special?
I am special. You made me special.
Oh, because I made you an Ellison. That's right.
Yeah, you did.
You're
So
right.
if I take a 4-hour rest, I can.
Oh,
get
for
everything
a
back.
short rest is an hour. A 4-hour
Oh.
rest is just what's trance. It's basically half. Trance just means you get a long rest in half the time. A short rest is still a 1-hour rest.
Got it.
I just cast Cure Wounds.
All right. At a higher level, so 5 health to you.
I think that's Divine Strike, isn't it?
Oh, it is Defiant Strike, so 2 health to you.
No, I thought I hit Cure Wounds.
You did, but for whatever reason it included the 1d8 from the attack damage modifier, which makes sense
I
because
see.
it rolls it as quote unquote damage, even though it's healing. So Helium, you now have a damage modifier in your character sheet called Zeus Gauntlet that you can toggle on and off. And what I would suggest you do is pick a weapon that you want to use as your thrown weapon and just add it to your inventory. And then whenever you attack with that weapon, you just toggle on the Zeus Gauntlet damage.
Where's that toggle?
It's in the middle of your character sheet. Underneath your weapons, there's like global damage modifier.
Yep, I see it.
So when it's
Okay, I
on,
have some Divine Strike.
it'll add 8d4 lightning damage.
Cool beans.
And I walk back over to the chest and open it up again just in case something else might have materialized.
It is empty still, but I
Oh
appreciate the thought process.
well. Never know. It could be a teleport for good stuff.
Well, unfortunately, we are not at the end, but there's nothing that says the next time Mike can't make it, we can't pick this back up.
Next week, too, if we can take a minute or two. Since I'll be traveling, well, technically I could play Thursday night because my flight doesn't leave till 10:30.
So I had a thought. We're going to the concert on the 12th, and then we're all hanging out on the 13th. Why don't we try to play in person on the 13th rather than Thursday?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, let's do that.
So, okay. I'm sure Zach, you can bring a laptop. I'm sure Mike can bring a laptop or some device.
I'll bring my laptop, which will be a little bit more powerful than this one, so it should be able to handle
I'll have my laptop. We just need a device for you, Jeff. Unless we old school and paper pen it.
I don't mind that. I actually would prefer not to travel with my laptop.
Yeah. So I was just trying to. We have a week to come up with a solution of another device. I mean, I can always borrow like my work laptop for this purpose. It's all on the web. It's not like I have to install anything.
Yeah.
So I have 2 laptops here. I could make it work. And again, I may talk to Mike. We may opt to paper and pen it.
You don't need me next week.
No, I don't think we're gonna play on Thursday, just because we're gonna see each other that weekend. So Jeff's flying out this way, and the 4 of us, me, Jeff, Mike, and Zach, are going up to Boston to go to a concert. And then hanging out for the weekend. So we will probably not play on Thursday in lieu of playing the 4 of us in person while we're hanging out.
Well, that would definitely be a long rest, so we'd be all back up to full strength.
No. In the world of this game, time is simply freezing.
Well, we can close the door and make it a long rest.
I mean, you could certainly try to do anything, but
let's attempt to do that, and if we have a random encounter, it makes sense anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. The party is attempting to close the door in this ancient, dangerous dungeon and sleep for 4 to 8 hours. Noted.
I don't see what could go wrong.
Okay. Well, cool.
So would I remain semi-conscious, so does that mean that I can kind of be
I'm sealing the door now. Hang on. There you go.
What were you saying, Zach?
So because I don't need to sleep, I just enter a trance state. Does that mean that I can remain on guard and use like a small portion of my
elves are great for standing watch for that reason.
Yeah. So then great. So I will meditate while watching the door.
Sounds good.
Someone leaves the ward on the door there.
So yeah, just determine what weapon you want to use as your lightning weapon and add it to your character sheet.
Roger Dodge. I am looking for a list of thrown weapons, which is not
Let's see,
my
5e.
5E thrown weapon list. That's what I googled.
No,
Not
I'll
like
just do
a
5e weapon list.
and then search the target.
And there should be some sort of filter
Right.
typically.
Thrown.
So your options are a. Do you have proficiency in martial weapons or simple only?
Simple only.
Okay, so your weapon choices are dagger, hand axe, javelin, light hammer, spear, dart.
Javelin or spear? Probably javelin. That seems to be the best stand-in for
So
lightning.
a javelin is 1d6 piercing, as is a spear.
You know what? Let's make it a spear. A little
Very good.
little call out to my other character there.
Cool. So I will take care of that for you. I'll add a spear. It's actually I'm gonna add a spear +1 because that's what the thing says.
All right,
The,
I'm gonna
the attack
gonna
is a magical +1 version of that weapon. So you have a magical +1 spear
Cool.
in your inventory, and when you attack with that,
I'll be
actually,
sure to check.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna rename it. Oops. I'm gonna rename it to
Spear.
Zeus Spear, and I
guys.
will
I'm gonna
add.
sign off for the night. Jim, very fun.
Thanks, man. Don't thank me
Def-
though. Thank Square Enix.
definitely, you definitely invoke the essence of Final Fantasy. So,
Definitely have.
And I just cast the giant smiling face guarding the door while we sleep.
all right, I'll talk to you guys later.
I love it. Take care, man.
Good night.
Now, the other thing to consider, Zach,
Mm-hmm.
is your Dex mod is higher than your Strength mod.
Mm.
So if you choose a finesse weapon, you would get a +1 to your attack roll because you can attack using your Dex mod on finesse weapons.
To my attack roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
probably good.
your options for finesse would either be dagger or dart, which, as Jeff mentioned, means it's 1d4 instead of 1d6. So
No, that's
you
not
would
too big of a deal.
sacrifice 2 maximum damage with another 5% chance to attack to hit rather.
Yeah, I'll take that for sure. So then make it a dart.
So
Dart,
then
please.
it is a dart, no problem.
Zeus dart.
Zeus
Lightning dart.
1d4 lightning, and then this uses your dex.
Yeah, but I would prefer that 5 extra% to hit.
Yeah, it's usually a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Zeus lightning dart.
Attack is dex plus proficient. Magic bonus 1. Damage is 1d4 plus dex. Damage 2 is 8d4 lightning. The whole thing is lightning. There's no saving throw involved, right? Alright, cool. So let's test that out. Zeus dart. You hit. 4 plus 16. All lightning. Seems to work.
Cool. Shall we eat?
And let's see some potential damage rolls.
Ooh. Yeah, those are lovely. Those are very lovely.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. This is another one I was proud of. I made a bunch of magic items for this quest, and I was proud of all of them.
You made this?
Yeah, I created this.
Yeah. Cool.
I created all of the items that you guys have: reverse polarity, the holy hammer, the wand of confusion
Wow.
that Jeff has, and there was actually a fourth character and a fourth item that I created, the crossbow that I linked at the start of the session. But my buddy Richard ended up not being able to make it.
Huh. That's awesome.
So, all right, cool.
Too
Well,
much.
thanks guys. We
Too
had a lot of
much
fun.
fun.
Thank you. This was fun.
I love Final Fantasy, man. I'm a big fanboy.
Simply lovely.
I just wish the game wasn't crashing. I have too many assets in this map.
I'll just bring a more powerful computer with me next time. All good.
Well, Dad's got a powerful machine. He was still crashing, so I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
that's true.
Yeah, it was just hanging up on the tab every once in a while. I'd have to remigrate it.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta finish my reports. I gotta go to bed. I got stuff to do. It's crazy.
All right,
And
sounds good.
tomorrow I'm heading up to Southbridge, Mass, for National Association of Deacon Directors Conference.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, it'll be like 500 deacons in there, and I'm in charge of morning prayer.
Well. Oh, I gotta end the stream. We've been streaming all this silly stuff.